It's time for Market Explainer, your number one business news podcast. Hosted by Danny and the big man. And it starts right now.
So this next story, it comes off the heels. You know, we're recording this.
This may be the dumbest story we have ever covered on Market Explainer.
We have covered a lot of dumb stories.
We really have.
We used to be called Idiots versus Idiots. So
yeah, we did cover some dumb stories.
All right, this ain't that dumb. So the Idaho Potato Commission, which is just like any
the fact industry, that it exists all by itself. Right. It's a wonderful, like, I find that so entertaining. Didn't even know until today it existed. But the fact that I was today years old when I found out that there was an Idaho Potato Commission.
The Idaho Potato Commission is like any other industry group, which its goal is to promote their industry,
right,
and defend their industry, just like, you know, the cattle ranchers of Texas, the cattle barons, right?
Yeah, cattle barons of Texas.
Yeah, so the cattle, like, you know, they're, you know, when Oprah says something bad about cattle, well, they take all that money that they pay they get an annual dues, and they start suing, and then Dr. Phil becomes popular.
Or marketing, or whatever.
Whatever. Right? Eat beef, and they campaigns about why. So the Idaho Potato Commission, in order to advertise potatoes, if you didn't know they existed, by the way, here's your info.
So good.
We're not sponsored by Big Potato, but I mean, we might be.
Big Potato. That is so great. To just put the word big in front of any industry. Yes. Anyway, but yes, so I don't want to get Big Potato after us. That's all I'm saying. I don't want Big Potato coming after us.
Can you imagine what happens when the Idaho Potato Commission sends in their fixer? He's just like, well, don't you know, gonna break your knees if you say something bad about our potatoes.
It's got to be an Irish guy potato. That's got to be some kind of ist. I don't know what kind of ist it is, but that anyway. Go ahead.
When I saw the first story, I thought it said Irish or something, so I thought that was a little. So these wonderful people have launched a perfume. You know, we're recording this 2 days after Valentine's Day. I hope you had a good Valentine's Day, by the way. I did. I spent it by myself. It's Frites by Idaho. It's called Frites by Idaho. It's a perfume. And,
that smells like
French fries.
French fries. It smells like French fries.
Now, let me tell you the easiest way to not use this cologne. Okay, you just go to McDonald's and buy a large French fry and just put it in your car and sit in your car with it for 20 minutes, drive around, listen to a Joe Rogan episode or Market Explainer also on Spotify.
That's right.
And
you will smell like French fries all day.
You'll just smell like French fries, bro.
Like it permeates the skin. It permeates. Yeah. So it's called, or dubbed, as the story says, Frites by Idaho.
Frites.
Frites. Frites by Idaho.
Hey, let me tell you something, my friends. This 1.7 ounce bottle. Sold out.
Oh, I'm sure. I have no doubt. And look, again, like some of these stories we have at the end of our weekly show, this is a marketing thing. They come out and say, look, this is good old-fashioned marketing, right, or whatever. But it says the commission cited a recent national survey that found nearly 90% of Americans find the smell of French fries irresistible.
Yeah, here's the thing. I like the smell of French fries. But if my girlfriend came home and smelled like French fries, I'd be like, hey, are you cheating on me with a fry cook?
And we are actually watched in several countries, not just the United States, and every country out there that may be watching this show, that statement I just read, you know, that 90% of Americans find the smell of fresh French fries irresistible. Every other country is going, that's why I hate America, right?
No, they're going, that's why America's so fat. But guess what, friends? Australia and Kuwait, fatter than America.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
Obesity is America's number one export. So,
Well, we need to make more of this perfume because I'm sure it would sell anywhere in the world.
oh no, like we are currently working on building an in-person studio where we can actually do this show. It's a long ways away, but we are going to have the dumb products that we've like some of the dumbest things like
Oh yeah.
the baloney mask, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yep, they're all coming. It's all coming to our
Here's
show.
one thing I would actually, and this is just a me thing, I would actually be interested to see is if I could get my hands on a bottle of this just
Yeah.
to figure out, all right, which French fry smell did they go with?
Is it Burger King? Is it like because
McDonald's, because those are obviously people very know the McDonald's smell very
yeah,
specifically.
like there's a there's one of those anti-capitalist, hate America, everything's awful documentaries about how they use a certain they actually perfume the fries.
Right.
The fries have a certain smell on purpose,
Yeah.
which is just like, yeah, it's called branding. You
Exactly.
fascist.
Or is it, the what I call, or my wife calls, the bowling alley crinkle cut fries, right? Because those smell amazing, right? Those old,
Chick-fil-A has its own smell too.
yeah, yeah. So I mean,
Yeah,
so
so
I
I
would be
want to know.
curious to see. All right, what was the makeup? Like, do you smell
Right.
it and go, "Oh, that's McDonald's fries right there,"
Yes.
or
So yeah, and just in closing, so everyone knows, I'm currently consulting for the dairy conglomerate, and they're
Big
got
Dairy?
milk. Yeah, big milkers, and their previous campaign, Got Milk, was so amazing that it's just iconic, right? And so I'm doing something similar for them, except we're doing a cheese curd perfume. It smells like cheese curds.
That is wrong.
Yeah.
By the Wisconsin
Yeah, but
Cheese
the board of
Commission.
the Wisconsin Board of Cheese. That's correct.
All right, I'm done. That's the end of the show.
That's the end of your show.
What's the tip?
Well, tip of the week is that 70% of wealthy families lose their wealth by the second generation. This can be avoided by not having children.
That goes right along with this last story. I'm sorry, folks. I apologize.
Don't.
The show's
Don't
awful.
apologize.
All right, we'll see you next time for yet another awful show.
That's no, they're all good.